congratulations on taking this next step on your health journey. I want to go through your test kit bag that you just received today. It's going to look like this, and inside of it you've got several things. So your first thing is going to be your food sensitivity test. It's going to be in this bag. I'm going to have you take this out. Here is a list of instructions, but I'm going to flip to this back page. I'm going to show you, there are 5 circles here, and what this is doing is this is showing you this is how we want these circles filled with blood. Inside this little sack, we have given you a little lancet. You're going to take the tip of this off and you are going to prick on the side of your finger right here, one of your sides of your fingers. There is going to be a little card in here with 5 circles. You're then going to dab your finger into those circles to fill them with blood. This is definitely easier to do, 1, if you're well hydrated, and 2, if your hands are warm. So because of that, we have included a heat pack. If you're somebody who typically has cold hands, go ahead and use your heat pack. Hold your hands down. Keep them warm, whatever you need to do to get the blood flow pumping to your fingers. There is a little Band-Aid in here after you're done, and there's a little alcohol prep pad. Once you're done doing that, you're going to take your card, your little card you filled out, you're going to put it back inside your plastic bag. You're going to put it inside the big envelope. Postage is already paid. Pull this off. Seal the envelope. You're going to drop this off at the closest FedEx to you. Now, do not hang on to this. If you have done this test, get it out in the mail within the next 24 hours, okay? I get asked often, can I just drop off all my test kits at one time? Of course you can, but they all need to be done in that same 24-hour time frame. So if you had high hopes and didn't get it done, that's okay. Just drop off the test that you've already done. There's a box in there that looks like this. This is your stool test kit. It's a pretty self-explanatory kit, but I'm going to go through a couple things in this box with you. There's several items here. Now, I'm going to start with this little bag. Inside here are a couple little tubes. There are gloves. There's a couple tubes here. There is some little labels. They're going to have you fill out all your information, the date, time, whose test kit this is. You're going to put a label on each one of these before you start this test. I get asked, how am I collecting this? This comes with like a little hammock for the toilet. So if you lift up the first lid, you'll be able to open this up and be able to seal it onto the toilet. Put the top lid back down, and there is a little hammock that you'll collect the stool sample in. Once that is done, then you'll be able to scoop it with the tubes. Once that is done, these tubes are going to go back inside this collection bag. Seal it up, fold it over, and there's a little bitty box that's going to help protect it in the mail. Well, maybe. I can't hold everything and do it. Okay, I'm not going to open the box right now. You're going to open the box. You're going to put these 2 tubes inside this box. Then this box will go inside this prepaid envelope here. This also goes out FedEx. This is the stool test kit. These items back in here. So that's 2 of the test. The third test that might be in your bag looks like this. This is a Dutch hormone test. This is a dried urine test. It is a 24-hour test. So you can open up your trifold like this. Your recommendations, your lab order on this one is included. We've already sent off the lab orders for the other 2, but this company has you fill out this form. You're going to fill out your information here. If you are already on any hormone supplements or prescriptions, you're going to write that information on here. Fill out the back of the form. It's going to ask you a couple questions about how you're feeling. Fill that out. Inside the pamphlet, the very first page is going to tell you what you can and you cannot eat, or depending on what cycle you are in, or if you're a male or a non-cycling female. Take a look at that first set. But the main thing I want to point out is this page right here. Now this is color-coded to your samples. There's a little Ziploc bag in here, and what I would recommend is you pre-fill this out. So there is an orange, there's a purple, there's a green, there's a teal, and there's a dark blue. Fill out your information, because the way this works is these trifold open. They're going to have you urinate on this end. What I did is I laid some paper towels down on my bathroom cabinet, so once this was wet, I had somewhere to go. I would lay that on my kitchen counter or bathroom counter. You're going to let that dry. Once it's dry, you're going to fold that over, and it locks just like this. So now I have all my information, the time of day. You are going to do 4 collections. You can do dinner time, bedtime, upon waking, 2 hours after waking. Now it doesn't matter if you start in the morning and go through the whole day, or you start through the dinner and go through the night. If you typically wake up in the middle of the night, you're going to do an extra sample in the middle of the night. They want to see when your hormones are spiking and dropping, so we can help you with that. Once all those samples are done, after that 24-hour collection has happened, you're going to put them all back inside your envelope. Put them in your prepaid FedEx bag. Also, this has to be dropped off at FedEx. Whatever closest FedEx is to you. The samples do not come back to our office. You're going to mail them straight to the lab. So those are your 3 main tests that are inside your welcome kit. If you have any other questions, you can always call the office and talk to one of the ladies. I hope you have a great day.